Vikramaditya had brought him. Once upon a time there was a great king named Veerbahu, who ruled over many small and big kingdoms. His capital was a city called Angapur, which even surpassed Kuba's city in splendor and grandeur. In the same city lived a very wealthy merchant named Arthadatta. The merchant had 2 children, an elder son whose name was Dhanadatta and a younger daughter whose name was Madansena. Madansena was like a girl among girls. One day Madansena was playing with her friends in the garden. Then a friend of Dhanadatta, whose name was Dharmadatta, came to meet Dhanadatta. When he saw Madansena laughing and joking with her friends in the garden, he just kept looking at her. Dharmadatta fell in love with her as soon as he saw her. His heart was pierced by Kamdev's arrows. The juice of beauty was flowing from Madansena's body. On seeing her, Dharmadatta suddenly exclaimed, "Ah! This girl, who is radiant with divine beauty, has probably been made into this sharp arrow by Kamdev himself to pierce my heart." He kept enjoying Madansena's beauty from behind a tree for a long time, and when Madansena went inside her house, his mind started yearning for her. He returned home with a sad heart and fell on the bed. Many of his friends asked him the reason for his restlessness, but Dharmadatta could not say anything. That night, even in the sleep, he kept looking at his beloved and wooing her. Someone has rightly said, "What all does a man with a curious heart not do?" Getting up in the morning, he again went to the same garden. There he saw Madansena sitting alone. She was waiting for her friends. With the desire to embrace her, he went near her and bending close to her, he started wooing her with soft words of love. Then Madansena said, "I am a princess and I am also the wife of someone else. Now I cannot be yours because my father has fixed my marriage with a businessman named Samudradatta. I am getting married in a few days, so you should go quietly because if someone sees me, I will be blamed." Thus, after being persuaded in many ways, Dharmadatta said, "Whatever happens to me, I cannot live without you." Hearing this, Madansena was worried that he might use force. She said, "You have won me over with your love, but first let me get married. First, let my father get the desired result of Kanyadan, then I will come to you." Hearing this, Dharmadatta said, "I do not want my beloved to belong to someone else before me, because can a bumblebee love the lotus whose nectar has already been taken by someone else?" On his saying this, Madansena said, "Then as soon as the marriage takes place, I will first come to you and then go to my husband." Even after Madansena said this, the merchant's son did not let her go without full confidence. He bound her to the truth with an oath. Then after getting free from him, Madansena went to her home in a panic. When the time of marriage came and the auspicious ceremony of her marriage was over, she came to her husband's house. After spending the day happily, at night, she went to the bedroom with her husband. Even while sitting on the bed, she did not accept her husband Samudradatta's embrace and other such gestures. When Samudradatta tried to woo her with his sweet words, Madansena's eyes filled with tears. Then Samudradatta, thinking that perhaps she does not like me, said to Madansena, "Beautiful girl, if you do not like me, then I also have no business with you. Go to whoever you like." Hearing this, Madansena bowed her head. Then slowly she said, "Aryaputra, you are dearer to me than my life, but I have something to tell you. Please listen to it and give me protection, so that I can tell you the truth." With great difficulty, when she said so, Samudradatta accepted her request. Then she spoke fearfully, full of shame and sorrow. "Once when I was standing alone in my garden, Dharmadatta, a friend of my brother, who was overcome with sexual anguish, stopped me. When he insisted, I promised him that I would first come to him after marriage and then go to my husband, so that my father could get the fruits of Kanyadan and not face criticism. Therefore, Swami, please allow me to keep my word of truth. I will go to him and return to you in a moment. I cannot leave the truth that I have followed since childhood." Hearing her words, Samudradatta was hurt. But he was bound by his word, so he kept thinking, "Shame on this woman who is attracted to another man. She will surely go, then why should I deter her from the truth? I am married to her, I must accept her request." Thinking all this, Samudradatta gave her permission to go. She got up and left her husband's house. Madansena was going alone in the dark night, when a thief ran and blocked her way. When the thief asked her, "Who are you and where are you going?" Then Madansena said in fear, "What do you have to do with this? Leave my way. I have some work here." The thief said, "I am a thief. How can you get rid of me?" Hearing this, Madansena said, "Then you take my jewelry." The thief said, "Hey Botali, what will I do with these stones? Your face is like a moonstone, your black hair is like a serpent's gem, your waist is like a diamond, your body is like gold, your limbs are like a lotus red gem, you yourself are a living apsara. I will not leave you in any way." When the thief said this, the merchant's daughter was forced to narrate her story, and then prayed to the thief and said, "Please forgive me for a moment. You stay here till then. I will fulfill my promise and come to you soon. I will not violate this promise of mine." On hearing this, the thief considered her to be someone who stood by the truth and let her go. Thereafter the thief stayed there and waited for her to return. Madansena reached Dharmadatta. He loved Madansena with all his heart. Seeing her come to him at night, he asked her about the whole story. After thinking, he said, "Madansena, I am satisfied with your honesty, but now you are someone else's wife. So before someone sees you, go back to where you came from." When Dharmadatta left her like this, she came to the thief who was waiting for her on the way. When the thief asked, "Tell me about the place where you went," Madansena narrated everything that Dharmadutta had said. Then the thief said to her, "If that is the case, then I will also let you go. I am satisfied with your honesty. You go back to your home with your jewelry." In this way the thief also left her and accompanied her for her safety. Madansena was able to protect her modesty, and hence she happily returned to her home and husband. The sati secretly entered her house and happily went to her husband. When her husband saw her and asked about her, she told him the whole story. When Samudradatta saw that the glow of her face was not faded, nor was there any sign of meeting any other man on her body, and her mind was also pure, he considered Madansena to be a chaste woman with an unblemished character and respected her. Later, he started living a happy and successful married life with her. After narrating this story in the crematorium, Betal again said to King Vikramaditya, "O king, now tell me who was Tyagi among that thief and those two merchants' sons. If you do not answer this question even after knowing, then your head will burst into 100 pieces." Breaking his silence, the king said to Betal, "O Yogeshwar, the thief was the one who renounced. Neither of the two was the son of a merchant. Samudradatta had abandoned her when she was married, considering her worthless. How could that noble merchant accept his wife even after knowing that she was infatuated with someone else?" The other merchant's heart had calmed down with time. Then he must have also feared that her husband, knowing everything, would tell the king in the morning, then the king would not listen without punishing him. Therefore, he also left Madansena. But the thief had no fear. He was already secretly engaged in sinful activities. He left the woman he had found along with the ornaments, so he was the true renunciant. Betal got the right answer to his question. So, just like before, he slid off the king's shoulder and flew back towards the Shisapa tree. The king, without losing his infinite patience, again set out in that direction to bring him back.